Hi, everybody. Bryan Broaddus from DallasCowboys.com. Welcome to Training Camp Live. Joined here by my buddy David Helman.
Good to be back, Bryan.
You ready to roll?
Absolutely.
Let's hit him some 7-on-7 today. What do you say?
Love it.
All right.
What could be better? Oh, hey, that's a nice way to start.
Nice
Dak
way
Prescott.
to start. Yeah, Dak Prescott throwing the ball. Had some good ones today and some bad ones.
Yeah, it's been a little shaky, and for the life of me, I'll never understand why he's so much better when he's throwing on the move, but you just saw it. When he does that, man, he can put it on a rope.
Yeah, you see right
like
there.
To see a little bit more in the pocket.
Yeah, there you go. You're absolutely right about that. Now, I've noticed some things too, David, out here, though. Nate Hall getting an opportunity to run with basically the first defense right now, number 43 over there. Showed some good things in the blue-white scrimmage the other day when he got the opportunity, so here you go.
I'm a fan of his. He's rangy.
Yep.
There's a pocket throw.
There we go.
And
there you
wow,
go.
on the
Yeah.
money.
All
On
right.
the money.
Now see,
that was awesome.
Now there's what you're talking about right there. Okay, we kind of talk about slot receiver Randall Cobb. Do we get that from Cole Beasley, that down the field type?
I just had a conversation about this with another writer, and we were arguing about whether Cobb is an upgrade from Cole Beasley. If he's healthy, I think he is, because Cole Beasley's not doing that.
That's exciting. I think what I've noticed in the OTAs, mini camps, since we've been out here, the ball with Randall Cobb goes down the field.
Yeah.
With Cole Beasley's kind of underneath and then run after catch.
Randall Cobb can do a little bit of everything, just need those hammies intact.
Yeah. A little motion across here from Tavon Austin. A lot of pre-snap movement. We continue to see that.
Motion. I just said motion. I meant motion.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of been Dak's camp to this point. He's done a lot of really great stuff. He's had some throws like that.
Yeah, I think what he wanted to do was he wanted to hit Tavon Austin over here, and then Tavon Austin got jammed pretty well along the line of scrimmage by Anthony Brown, number 30 right there.
I think you could make the argument that this secondary as a unit is having the best camp of anybody.
Yeah, I think as
they
far as
playing great.
one of my questions was asked on Alexa by Rob Phillips, so you can listen to that, was about what group is having the best camp, and I said the defensive backs.
I think they're playing out of their minds, all of them, really.
Jason Witten on the out right there. The ball's going to go down the field. Nice play right there.
Michael Gallup.
A good drive there by Awuzie to try and make that a contested play.
I know I just said the DBs have been really good, but if I had to pick an offensive player who's having the best camp, I think I would say Michael Gallup.
I like that.
Tyron Smith is, he's great.
For the offensive lineman, absolutely, yeah.
Skill players, Michael Gallup, Tony Pollard, they've been killing it.
Okay, Mike White now getting a little role here as the second offense is going to get some opportunities here. Let's see if he can take advantage of some things here with this. There we go, better. Yeah, I always count on Mike White to check it down and start the day.
Kind of a check down kind of a guy.
He will check it down, and that's Cedric Wilson right there.
If that helps you get your confidence going, then by all means.
Yeah.
But also, let her rip, Mike.
Let her rip, Mike White. I need to make a T-shirt that says that.
Let it rip, Mike White.
Okay, on the outside here, Dave, we're talking about with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Had a nice day the other day in the
had
blue.
A sack a few minutes ago.
Exactly. I mean, he's shown a lot of versatility for what he's done.
He really has been impressive. He's long. Like, look, his hands go down to his knees.
Yeah.
And he uses every bit of that length.
He does use every bit of that length. Again, motion across. Throw it, Mike White.
Let it rip, Mike White.
Yeah.
Let it rip, Mike White. Come on, man.
That one to Alfred Morris. Good to see Alfred Morris back.
I say that like I would kill him if he threw it downfield and got picked. So it's damned if you do and damned if you don't. But, I mean, cut it loose.
Well.
And, yes, it is good to see Alfred Morris. He looks like – I don't know
that
if
number looks funny on him.
I don't know if he's in the best shape of his life or if he's just wearing 23, but he looks smaller.
Alfred Morris, he saw me, and we had the candy dish upstairs in our office.
Yeah.
He used to come and get Butterfingers. He reminded me about that. He goes, "You got those Butterfingers in the candy jar?"
Absolutely, like, for my money, the best guy in the NFL.
He is a great human being.
Easily.
There we go. Two backs in the backfield there that time.
Mike White, let it rip, Mike White.
Yeah, it's got to throw.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Cedric Wilson.
I would have liked to see him throw the deep ball to Jalen Guyton, but I'm not going to complain about a 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, it's a nice job of driving. And Cedric Wilson has kind of come along a little bit here the last few practices. Started off very quiet. It might have been a situation where he was just trying to get back in the swing of things, David.
He's like he's just a solid guy. Guyton and John V. Johnson have the super-duper speed, and Cooper's obviously your number one. Tavon Austin's got the super speed. Reggie Davis, Wilson doesn't have that, but he's just an all-around solid player. He can go inside, he can go outside.
Well, the things we saw at Boise that he did well were those routes across the field like we just saw right there.
Here we go.
Here we go down the
Let
field.
it rip. He did. Okay, he let it rip, and it was incomplete. That's,
Yep.
it's fine. It's fine. Work on that downfield chemistry a little bit.
Absolutely. They're moving a little closer to us, though, so we're getting close. We're going to be right at the mark for the red zone, right there, ball on the 20-yard line, though. And this is where the defense has had some success in these practices, David. They've been able to do some good things.
Absolutely.
They've been able to do some good things when it's playing this red zone defense.
Absolutely. I mean, they killed them. We've talked about it a lot at this point. On Saturday, they shut them out. So, I think 7-on-7 is slanted toward the offense, in my opinion.
Right.
And it hasn't looked like that these last 2 days.
Oh, nice job right there.
Nice throw.
Yeah, see Tavon Austin once again.
See, and that's obvious. Like, you got to hit on the deep shots, and Dak takes a lot of criticism for that, and some of it's fair. He can be inconsistent, but if he can hit those throws on a consistent basis, that's really what I care about.
As we move a little bit further down the field, the ball seems to be moving along with us. That's the thing with Dak, though. Again, we've seen the good, we've seen the bad. I mean, the ball is coming out of his hand pretty well, though. I mean, some of the deep shots he's had today, though, just hasn't been really as good as some of his best. But we saw the one earlier.
If
here.
he's routinely accurate from 12 to 25 yards, that's what matters.
Oh,
it's a good throw.
Yep.
The throw was there.
How about
that's
that?
just a hell of a play by Jalen Smith.
How about Jalen Smith? How about
just
that Mike
covered Randall
linebacker
Cobb
carrying him
down the seam?
Yeah, carrying him.
That's fun.
See, we talked about that earlier. One of the early training camp lives, or compete period we had, Jalen Smith got exposed a little bit by
Tony Pollard.
Yeah,
Tony Pollard's a little faster than Randall Cobb at this point in his career, but that's still.
Okay, let's watch Jason Witten here. We're right to that zone, that area where Jason Witten does some of his best work. Looks like he's got March Lillard on top of him. Let's see if they carry him. If March Lillard carries right there, you know it. Oh, inside.
The other tight end.
The other tight end. So
Right
they drag
the
Witten underneath and then take Jarwin behind him. I like that.
This entire 7-on-7 period has been Dak attacking the seams.
Right.
Like the throw to Cobb, the incompletion to Cobb with Jalen Smith, this tight end throw. I love that. That's I don't think we've seen enough of that, is attacking the seam downfield. We just talked, Cole Beasley's more of an underneath receiver. I really hope that continues.
Well, here we got Pollard in a bunch. So they bring him out of the backfield. This is some of the stuff that we've seen from Kellen Moore in this camp, that they're going to move Pollard around. Looks like they specifically have something in mind for him. Oh, there you. That's Leighton Vander Esch right there.
That's why Jason Witten's here.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, 18 yards in, you're going to make plays like that all day.
I'm stealing this analogy from somebody else, but he's like the old man playing pickup basketball. He doesn't have knees anymore, but he just knows how to get open.
Body position and all that.
He knows how to
like
box out and just be there.
Okay, we're back to now with Cooper Rush taking on. Just an example, just on the outside over here, Tyvis Powell, right? The new quarterback.
Our newest Buckeye.
Yeah, our newest
going against his old teammate, Devin Smith.
How about that? So, it's number 45. If you see that, that's Powell, the new guy. That took a little bit too long.
Check down.
Yeah, a little bit too long. Nice job of the defense making that coverage right there.
I'm going to run for president and vow to eliminate checkdowns.
Well, I tell you what.
Especially in practice.
In practice, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Seeing Donovan Wilson, another guy, Dave wrote about him in the blue-white scrimmage in that young guy period at the end. Did a really nice job.
He's
Getting
the
an opportunity.
He's the classic pads player.
He
needs to be playing
there you
football
go.
to really showcase his skill set.
There you go. Well, they got him down. They've got him down in coverage here. He's going to have to walk this slot.
Cedric Wilson.
Yep. There we go. Again, pre-snap motion. I've seen a lot of that from Kellen Moore trying to create opportunities. Oh. Nice play, right? Justin Phillips, David Helman.
Oh, they signed him like 3 days ago.
Yeah,
Welcome
Justin
to the show, sir.
Well, that's the second interception we've seen from Cooper Rush today.
True. He was playing much better. Not his best day today.
Yeah, Donovan Alumba got him earlier in the practice.
Yeah.
And now we see another one right there by Justin Phillips. Nice job of zone drop and being right where you need to be. And look what you got, a football.
You win the grand prize.
You win the grand prize. You win the football. So kind of a rough day for Cooper Rush throwing it this way.
See if he can rebound with a touchdown here.
That's going to, you knew he was going to throw that ball underneath.
Devin Smith.
Yep.
There are 5 Ohio State players on this team now. Obviously, Ezekiel Elliott is not here. But,
right.
you know.
If you want
something
one
else.
Ohio State player to be here, that would be the one.
Yeah,
you'd
that
want.
would be the one that you would prefer. But, you know, long time till the season comes.
We focus a little bit on Dalton Schultz. We've seen him run the ball some with Dalton Schultz in there. I need to keep a better eye on him as a blocker. I kind of have an idea what I'm going to get from Blake Jarwin, but, Dalton Schultz is a guy that needs to step up as a blocker. Don't worry so much about catching the ball. Be a good blocker on the edge.
That's how he could really develop a role for
there we go.
As we say that,
there we
he
go.
catches a touchdown.
No,
pass.
that's good. That's absolutely
But
good.
if he can develop into like a really quality blocker,
Yeah.
that would, find yourself a role. And other than Witten, there's not a guy, and Witten's not the blocker he used to be either. So find a role for yourself.
Good and bad, huh?
Yeah. No, that was probably the most fun 7-on-7 of camp, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of cool stuff that we
Yeah.
just watched.
Tell you a good evaluation there. Hey, thanks a lot for hanging out with me today.
I love hanging out with you. Thanks
Appreciate
for having me.
Thank you. Okay, that's my buddy David Helman. I'm Bryan Broaddus. We'll see you next time on Training Camp Live.